Tell us about your most memorable or favorite. It could be a gold trade or just like memory day trading in general. What comes to mind?
We have a lot. I mean, this week was very. I mean,
Profitable week.
Yeah, last week I destroyed my accounts. I blew 2 funded accounts last week alone.
So before we get into that, can you tell everybody what was your payout? What was your most recent payout with TFT?
My most recent one was 24,900 something. Like, and I had more in the account. I wish I took it because I ended up blowing it. I left $5,000 in there as a buffer.
Yeah,
And I blew it. I blew the account too. So like, that was a mistake. I should have taken all of it when I had the chance. But yeah, so 24,900 profit.
okay, that's solid, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel like your living is right now? You're living comfortably?
It depends on your life. Like I'm married. Thank God I have a beautiful wife and I have a house. And,
Awesome.
I live in Miami. It's not cheap to live here. Like
Not at all, right?
yeah, like everyone else in America, I got debts and credit cards,
Mhm.
whatever. Thank God I pay the bills.
So like a lot of people think, when I get that first payout, my life's gonna change, right? Like I'm gonna be rich, right? So like set the bar for these traders. What's the expectation? Like after your first payout, what should be the game plan?
Pay off any debt you got. Like that's the first thing.
Get yourself together.
Like I don't dream about Lambos. I dream about paying off my debt. Like having zero balances on my credit cards and like I have a home equity line and things like that. Like that's my goal right now. Like that'll make my wife happy and that'll just give us a little bit of peace of mind. Like and just also make sure your monthly bills are paid for. Man, I got a mortgage. I got property tax. I got all that stuff. Like, I got car.
It adds up. It adds up.
Yeah, it adds up. Like you could dream of your Lambo and hopefully one day you'll get it, but that's not my dream. Like I just want to live month to month, like, hopefully build enough to like chill on and like, my goal is to perfect this skill of trading so that I could retire eventually, like, and still do this even in retirement. Cause if you can perfect it and it gets boring to you, if you can see the moves happening, that's when you're proficient. When this is a boring.
Yeah, exactly. Like
it's so long.
Or you can detach and just not need it at all.
Exactly.
It's like the need is what starts messing people up, right? They feel like they need the money. They got to click the button.
Yeah. That's the worst thing to rush into things. But I've done it too. Like,
or you wake up late for the session and you just try to force a trade and you didn't even analyze. Like
there's so many things. A lot of things can go wrong. A lot of things can go right. This week, a lot of things went right for me. So I'm happy. But like I went from blowing 2 funded accounts to getting 2 new funded accounts all in 1 week. So
that's like a high and a low of the week.
And I lost in the beginning of it. I was like, fuck. I bought 2 new challenges immediately, went at it. Like, and in one day I passed 2 phase 1s. And the next, when I finally got my phase 2, I passed that in one day also. And then I think I just passed another phase 2 that I'm waiting for the countdowns.
So let me pick up on something. You say you passed in one day, right?
I always pass my challenges in either 1 or 2.
1 or 2 days. So there's people out there that dream of being able to do that. And there's set the bar.
You have to
spill as much sauce as I'm not gonna force you to say anything you don't want to say. But yeah, like give people an idea of what does it actually take on paper to be able to pass a funded account challenge, 100K challenge in one day.
No, it's a 200K.
200K.
Yeah, 200K. I only do 200K accounts. They're a lot easier to manage because you have that bigger drawdown. You can risk more and still be okay. Like it's really just you have to be okay with losing it. I've blown so many challenges I can't even count them anymore. Like you have to be okay with that though. Like, and if you're not financially comfortable with that and you're not able to do that, then yeah, take your sweet time. Like by all means, now they have unlimited days. Like take your time. Don't do it like me. Like, but like I go with like 15, 20 lots.
So what is giving you the confidence for that setup? Right? Is it one specific setup? Are you waiting? Like when are you taking this trade?
News. I wait for news. If there's no news, I barely trade. I live.
So you love the news. You don't get blown on the news?
No, because it usually follows a direction. And if you see it reversing, it's going to recover that vector cancel.
So you tell me this. Are you see the news coming at let's say 8:30?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you getting in right at 8:30? Are you waiting for the news candle to come back down and see where it's going to break to?
All right. Let's say 8:30, right? Let's say something not CPI, nothing crazy.
Too crazy.
Let's say unemployment comes out. Unemployment is unpredictable because it could go either way. But if it's good for DXY, then it's gonna drop. Even initially,
it's gonna take a hit.
Might recover, but it will drop. enough to give you a start, right? So let's say you started at 200K. You go in 10
Fresh account.
Yeah, fresh.
10 lots.
Let's say 10 lots. Cool. It dropped $5. Cool. You just made $5,000. Cool. Done. Right? Okay. And then you see it stall.
So are you closing that trade out manually or is it hitting TP?
No. I usually no.
You're in there on the MT4 on your phone, just closing them out.
I never trade on my phone. That's the other thing. I'm always on computer. Yeah, I have to be because I can't do phone because
Me neither.
bro, that's dangerous.
You were asking to get blown.
I have blown accounts doing that because the phone is not fast enough. Like I can click real quick on my computer, but I wait till about 8:45, see what's happening.
So you waiting for the news to hit.
Yeah. I take
the first trade already done.
I already took the first trade.
Already done.
I took about 5 or 10 lots at least. And then if it stalls by 8:45, if it starts retracing, I'm out. I wait.
Done for the day?
No. I want the I said, give me the other day. I reverse. I take the opposite position.
All right.
Then I go long, right? Let's say if it dropped, then I go long. Try to see if they recover the move. How far do they go, right? If it's below like the 50 MA or whatever, like it could be on 5 minute. It could be a million different scenarios, but it could potentially retrace and recover that entire move it just dropped.
Yeah.
So cool. Let's say it does. Let's say it recovers the entire move that it just dropped, right? Before 9:30, because 9:30 then New York comes in, right? So let's say so I just made 10 grand basically. Like I made 5 on the way down, 5 on the way up. Cool. I'm 2/3 of the way there. Like then I wait for New York. I see what New York will usually stop hunt up or down, whatever.
That 9:30 candle.
That 9:30 candle.
100%. Stay away.
Yeah, but you gotta watch that candle and see what
it tells you something.
It tells you something. It tells you if they go up first, they're gonna come down. If they go down first, they're gonna go up. So I wait for 9:35. And at 9:30%, I take another trade, let's say, and I either lose some money or I finish the challenge. One or the other.